Hello again. My name is Mike, and this is my friend Matt. And this is another in a long series of award-winning videos where I go through. You can't see it now; it's pretty heavy, but I've been going through the totes that I have. I've collected various stuff throughout the years, the last 25, 30 years, and I have them all in totes in one room.
Mike,
Yes.
what started you on this 25 to 30 year journey of collecting stuff and putting them in tubs?
Well, thank you for the question. Well, my quest began when sometime in the mid 90s. I think a lot of it started with when I started traveling. Because I did a semester in Italy back in the fall of 1993. And as a result, that made me thirst for travel. So I started making a lot of road trips around the country, around the U.S. And I still like to collect souvenirs, but not like the typical things you might get, like I don't know, keychains or magnets. Although I do have some of those, but I like to collect, obscure random things. So since it's been 30 years since that Rome semester, so I just I accumulated a lot of stuff, but I didn't want to keep the things just kind of thrown across a room or just unorganized. So instead, I have just an unorganized stack of totes in a room here in the house.
So basically, that 25 to 30 years this moment is the culmination of those 25 to 30 years.
I would like
Where you
to
actually go into the tubs.
Yes.
To reminisce.
Some of these totes have been moved from 3 or 4 different places where I've lived over that amount of time. Some of these totes, I just move. I don't look inside. Sometimes I'm curious, like what's in there. So like this tote, for instance, the only reason I kind of know what's in this one is because it's
Translucent.
It's translucent. And this one will contain some of my record collection. I don't have a whole lot of records, but let's go ahead and open this up.
And while you're doing that, keep going, and I'll grab my laptop. Just
All right.
You need it.
All right. Matt has gone to
Talk our
go.
audience while I'm.
So Matt's gone to go get his laptop. I think he's going to
I lied because I can't find it now.
do some research
Is that it?
on various things. Matt has located his laptop. I'm going to put on my reading glasses. The first thing that we have in this tote is this thing called Archie Bunker's Grandson, which is an anatomically correct doll.
Joey Stivic?
Yes, it's a doll of Joey Stivic, who on All in the Family was Archie Bunker's grandson. So Gloria and Mike had a kid, and for some reason in the 70s, the idea was to create an anatomically correct boy. I don't know. Anyway, I saw it once at a like an antique mall or a vintage store, basically in Colorado, in Boulder, Colorado, and I liked it. And I was the girl I was with at the time noticed that I liked it, so she ordered one for me. So and I thought that was cool, so I kept it. And I still have it. I haven't opened it out of the box. I'm okay just kind of having it in the box. So
I guess Hank was selling it because it says Hank's price is $16.64 each. So it's relatively inexpensive.
So you could get multiples if you want, because it was each. Oh. Yeah. What does it say there? It says this doll. No. This drink and wet doll is a physically correct male. All right. Well,
Are you able to
so are we.
take it out?
I don't want to do that on camera. All right. So there's that. This is a family video,
It's
Matt.
a family video.
It's not one of
Mike.
those that you like to watch. All right. So here's
The non-family video.
Yes, here's an old Boggle. That's basically, there's nothing exciting about that. I mean, Boggle is exciting.
So if you've never heard of Boggle, what do you do?
It's a game where you have these different, you have this tray which has letters in there, and then you put the letters in the tray, and then you put this cover over the tray, and then you shake up the letters, and typically they would kind of all land. I don't know how well you can see it, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, they all land perfectly in the little squares, and then I think there's an hourglass, and you have to make as many words as you can with the letters. So yeah, like there's CAVES, there's caves, cage. Oh, there's a QU and a U. That's convenient. You can make the word quash. All right. So there's
And
that.
then I think did it come with pencils or what? Well, probably.
I don't think it came with pencils.
Oh, you got this off of
eBay?
Amazon?
It could have been an Amazon.
Oh yeah, thank you for your Amazon purchase.
Oh, okay. Probably one of those vendors, one of those many Amazon vendors that they're.
But they came out what year?
This one
What that version they even said.
might say in the instruction manual.
Looks like it's from the 70s, maybe?
Yeah.
Late 60s? Oh, there it is. I see it. 70. Well, I guess this version would have been 1980.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep this one out.
So if you didn't see the back, I'll just let you guys read it. Well, you can grab something else.
All right. Okay.
Wait,
so
we're not
there's-
done. I'm kidding.
Okay. Boggle.
The mind.
Yeah. All right. So most of the rest that's in here is are my record collection and some of the old RCA video discs, which are not laser discs, but they were CED.
Hold on, before you do that.
Yes. This is a VCR.
Okay, I'm done.
That was. Aren't you glad you clicked on this? If you did, thanks. All right. This is the Supergirl soundtrack from the movie Supergirl that came out in 1984.
Starring Faye Dunaway and Helen Slater.
And Helen Slater. And
Billie Jean.
Yes. And Hart Bachner.
Art Bachner from Die Hard.
And Peter
or
Cook.
Apartment Zero.
Okay. And Mark McClure, and Peter O'Toole as Zoltar. Supergirl.
Was Peter Cook the guy who...
He was Dudley Moore's comedy partner.
Yeah.
Like in the 70s, 60s, 70s. Yeah.
Have you seen that movie they made together where they're just in a studio?
Bedazzled?
No. I can't remember. I'll look it up while you're doing that.
Okay. This is the soundtrack album to the movie Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, which stars Peter Frampton, and Steve Martin is in it, and George Burns. The movie came out in 1978, and there's a lot of different Beatles songs performed by other people. Like Peter Frampton performs The Long and Winding Road, Barry Gibb and the Bee Gees perform A Day in the Life, Steve Martin performs Maxwell's Silver Hammer. You can probably find this whole album on YouTube, but there's that. Next one, I'm not sure where I got this, but it's an unsealed copy of John Fitzgerald Kennedy, a memorial album. It was probably put out in 1963. A memorial tribute produced and broadcast by radio station WMCA New York on Friday, November 22nd. Okay, 1963. All right. Highlights of speeches made by John F. Kennedy. All right. This is the Hawaii Five-0 TV show soundtrack album, the original series. Just music from Morton Stevens from that TV show. I like Hawaii Five-0, the original one.
And if you liked Hawaii Five-0, the original one, leave a comment down below.
Yes, please. Thank you. Here is something called Hawaiian Favorites. And the only reason I have this, I think, is the Kmart sticker on there. Kmart was a store, kind of like Walmart. I think there's only one remaining Kmart left in the country. But I don't remember where I got this. But it was probably in my ex-wife's father's music collection. This seems like something that would have been in there. I think that's where I got the JFK album also.
Would you not listen to this one? I probably would. The
Maybe.
only Hawaiian song I know is
Right. Yes. Everyone's favorite. On the Deco label. Hawaiian favorites.
by Alfred Apaka.
Alfred Apaka.
Oh, that movie with Dudley Moore and Peter Cook was Clive.
Clive Barker's Hellraiser?
Yes. Also known as Derek and Clive Get the Horn.
Really?
They're in a studio.
Oh, I've never heard of
The
that.
two of them, and they're just, saying stupid stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of interesting for its time.
So you have seen it.
I have seen it, yeah.
Here is Madonna Like a Virgin. I got this maybe 20 years ago I think I bought this at the, that big,
Forever Young Records?
No, flea market in the
Big Daddy's?
No, the big one in, Canton. First Monday. Yeah. I bought it because I like Madonna and I thought it would be nice to have the album. Like a Virgin. Hey!
Okay.
Oh, it's actually a Randy Jackson album. Just kidding. No. Here is The Sound of Tomorrow. This is what I think was like a demo record, so you could test this out on your stereo.
Oh, I thought it would be the soundtrack to the soap opera Search for Tomorrow.
It's The Sound of Tomorrow. That would have been that kind of
Great title.
That's stupid. Okay, no, but just kidding. So this has various different selections on here. RCA Victor's Dynagroove is a recording process that is the most significant advance in recording art since the introduction of the LP. In true brilliance and perfected presence, it ensures the ultimate in home listening pleasure, whether played at high or low volume level. All right, so there's like selections from Madame Butterfly, Hail the Conquering Nero.
Buick.
Well, it's made by Buick. It was made by Buick for your
Listening pleasure.
listening or your listening
By and it has Arthur Fiedler, Robert Shaw, Charles Munch.
Robert Shaw was in Jaws, and Arthur Fiedler was a famous conductor.
Oh
who
yeah,
would
there's Robert Shaw.
be on PBS all the time conducting the Boston Pops. He had the.
I don't think it's the same Robert Shaw.
It's not?
No. This one's a conductor.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, go ahead.
Okay. The next
As
one.
I was saying, Eric. No, I'm kidding.
The next one is Percy Faith and his orchestra.
Summer of '42.
Kismet. This. I don't know why I kept this one, but
I like some. What's his name? Percy Faith.
Percy. Didn't he do When a Man Loves a Woman? That's Percy
No, that's
Sledge.
Percy Sledge.
All right. I knew that. This is from Columbia Records, and this is from the Broadway production of Kismet. I think this is another one from my ex-wife's dad's record collection. And I'm not sure why I kept that particular one, but I suspect maybe I wanted to keep a handful of those old records because I thought maybe someday they would be worth something. So I just
They're worth listening to.
Right, yeah. So I just kind of picked like random ones. Anyway, this is one I chose to buy.
Ooh.
This is Joni's song, Joni Eareckson, the famous.
Is that the soundtrack or is that an actual album?
No. She was actually a recording artist. In 1976 or 75, there was a documentary called Joni, which was about her life. She it was a documentary about her. She had some sort of a accident, I believe, in her life, and she lost use of some of her limbs. And this could all be wrong, but it's basically the gist of it.
I'm gonna cut that out. So
no, leave it in. I just want to prove how intelligent I am.
Yeah.
And she became like a singer of religious songs, and this is one of her albums. Like some of the titles are, they have like, I am willing, Lord, Father lift me up.
I am a servant.
I am a servant, and
Lord, you've given me
so much. So that's, I thought that was cool because the word Joni on the cover of the album is in the same font as the title of the documentary Joni. It's the same exact font.
I have that on VHS.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. Linda Carter. Linda Carter's portrait. And it has, this is the one I think that has...
I made a CD up for that.
Yes, you made a CD of this record for me, yeah. And there's Linda Carter again, the best Wonder Woman. This has a cover of She's Always a Woman, Billy Joel's She's Always a Woman. However, in her version, it's She's Always a Woman Like Me. Rather than in his version, it's She's Always a Woman to Me. That's Linda Carter, her album Portrait.
It's actually pretty good. I enjoy it.
Is it? Okay.
I enjoy it. Have you not listened to it?
I've only listened to She's Always a Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's other songs called Just One Look.
And she helped write Toto, Don't It Feel Like Paradise, and Wanna Get Beside You.
The song is called Toto?
Yeah, it's called Toto, and then in parentheses, Don't It Feel Like Paradise.
Okay. The song is called Toto. It doesn't have anything to do with the band Toto. Or does it?
Well, it's about the dog.
It's about is it seriously about the dog? Oh, yes. It has the lyrics. Toto, I get the feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Okay, well. All right. Lots of celebrities in the 70s recorded albums. Keith Carradine, Buddy Ebsen,
Richard, he was in the 60s.
Richard Harris. Richard Harris.
No relation.
No. Eddie Albert. Eddie Albert did an album.
Cut that out.
No, it's fine. Did an album. The whole thing's finished. No. the three people who will watch this. Okay. So that was Linda Carter. This is the soundtrack to the movie Caligula. This has just the music from that movie. Although the best thing on this is the dance version, the disco version of the Caligula main theme, and it's pretty cool. This is another one that you made you made a CD.
Did I make that for you?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And in this, there you can see scenes from the movie. These are scenes that we can show on YouTube. These are pretty much the only stills from the movie that you can show your loved ones, because the rest of the movie, well, you know, if you've seen Caligula, you know what I mean. And I also have.
Oh, we might have to, maybe not that one there.
Oh,
This one here.
yeah, that's fine. And this will go with my 3 different versions of Caligula that I have on video. This is the one that's on DVD that came out about 15 years ago. This has like a couple of different versions of it. And it has commentaries, one with Malcolm McDowell, and a separate one with Helen Mirren. And they're pretty funny. The one with Malcolm McDowell's funny because he just kind of makes fun of the movie the whole time. But that's in a good, I mean, you know, yeah. Put out by Penthouse Records. Do you think they did any more albums than that? I doubt it.
Well, something to look
Did I
into.
really get that at half price? Okay, I guess so. And then there's the R-rated version of Caligula, which is also on DVD, which is 102 minutes. The unrated versions are about, one version is 156 minutes. And there is another version that's not on this that is like almost 3 hours.
Then what is this one here?
This one is the Caligula Ultimate Cut, which came out just last year.
And how long is that one?
This one is 178 minutes, 2 hours and 58 minutes. There's 2 commentaries on here. Both commentaries include the gentleman, Reconstructionist Thomas Nagovin. Mm-hmm. I'm not really sure I haven't watched this yet. It's I first thought that it was a version of Caligula that was long, but edited out the hardcore stuff, but inserted more stuff that was cut out but was not hardcore. So I'm still making it a long movie, but apparently it's supposed to make it like a better movie. It's not a bad movie. I mean, if you can get past all the stuff in it, yeah. But there are at least 3 or 4 different versions of that movie.
Have you seen the Italian version?
That's a completely
Joe
different
D'Amato?
movie. No.
Isn't it a Caligula movie?
It's a different movie, though. I think it's called...
No, I know it's about Caligula.
It's called Io Caligula. I am Caligula. Io means
I don't
I-O.
remember.
Maybe that's a different one. Yeah.
Sesame Street.
Speaking of Caligula, here is Sesame Street, the original cast record, featuring Big Bird, Susan, Gordon and Oscar, Ernie and Bert, Mr. Hooper and the kids, Bob, Anything Family, and Monsters. So,
Monsters.
that's probably like Grover and Cookie Monster and Harry. Yeah. So that's the original cast record of Sesame Street. I don't remember where I got that, but there it is. I think we're at 22 minutes, and I don't think people watch long.
Time flies.
I know. I don't think people really watch long videos. I don't mind so much.
Let us know. Do you guys watch long videos?
Let us know here. We'll continue this in the next video. Wasn't that fun?